Welcome to the world of the not-too-distant future.
Get going! Go!
A brutal gang is reshaping the world into their own vision of hell. And only one man can stop them.
This is going to be a quick, kind of 3 to 4 minute movie review of the movie Cyborg that came out in April 1989. And to me, this was an instant classic. It wasn't like a death warrant, it cost a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. It actually cost over $500,000 to make, and it took in $9 to $10 million at the box office. So it was a success. But, I always have a problem when they always say, I'm reading it, and they're saying mildly successful. That was a success nonetheless. They did the same shit to Waterworld. I hate that shit. Waterworld made over $1 billion. It got back its money. Stop. The fan base for Cyborg was big, because I was one of them. I remember seeing Cyborg way later, and I enjoyed it. This was a film before I saw Death Warrant. This was the film I already saw, like Bloodsport and Kickboxer, but this is the film what made me really, really fall in love with Jean-Claude Van Damme, and it was just so original in every concept of the way. And to me, I thought it went straight to VHS, but this opened in theaters. I was very surprised. Even I didn't know that at that time. Anywho, let me break down the film synopsis of this. It's the future, and it's ruled by chaos and violence. And Jean-Claude Van Damme plays this mercenary named Gibson, and he has a mission that could change everything. Basically, he has to protect a beautiful cyborg named Pearl Prophet, and she holds a cure for a deadly disease that literally could destroy humanity. And he has to get her to the scientists in Atlanta to cure the world, basically. But guess who's in his way? A warlord named Tremolo. And this Tremolo actually has a past with Gibson. Tremolo murdered Gibson's family a few years before that. So yeah, this movie takes the vengeance turn and everything. Let me start from the back by saying this movie gets a 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10. This is so, I wouldn't say underrated. It's not underrated. This is actually pretty loved. This is pretty up there with, I would say, cult classic, like a Highlander, very cultish, like a RoboCop type, very, very, very sci-fi cultish. But I say all that to say, why is this not in 4K? I don't know. Yep, this is not in 4K yet. I heard some rumblings years ago that this was going to be on 4K, but that's like I heard about the Terminator being on 4K recently, sold out on Amazon. But again, that's a rumbling, and I don't consider that realistic. I don't know. All in all, I say all that to say that this movie is a cut above the rest. This is very, to me, original. Okay, it's almost 90 minutes, and I was very, very surprised that I liked this movie. I saw this when I was a kid, so I always take it with a grain of salt. Like I used to like Jean-Claude Van Damme movie Street Fighter when I was a kid. I don't like it no more, but I haven't rewatched it. I have not seen this in a good 15, 17 years. What? But all in all, if you haven't seen it, please go rent it. Buy it if you can. I think you could rent. It's on Amazon Prime. It's on every streaming service, literally. But by the standards of special effects back in 1989, yeah, this was made by Canon, so they didn't spend that much money on this. $500,000 for the whole budget. That time, Jean-Claude Van Damme was sort of a rising action star and everything. He had some hits like Kickboxer. Wasn't major. Again, Bloodsport, these wasn't major hits. It wasn't Death Warrant yet. But Canon had a rep of spending less money on their stars and on the budget of a movie. If you don't know, that Canon tanked. They went bankrupt back, I think, in 1990 or 91. They just went belly up.
Okay.
I think that's why they probably can't put this in 4K, because I don't know whoever bought the rights to this movie. I have no clue. I haven't done that much research about this. I'm just giving my my movie review, and this is a digital HD review. Okay, it's not a 4K review. I usually do 4K movies, but I say all that to say that man, this movie brings back so nostalgia to me, and again, a special place in my heart, because again, this is where I fell in love with the man Van Damme, and this is before Wesley Snipes. Then I pushed Van Damme to the side and got him some Wesley Snipes. But all in all, if you haven't checked out Cyborg, man, just check it out. I'm not gonna give I already give the film synopsis. I'm not gonna give the whole film away, or I'm not gonna go into the grain or the tech or what is it, the Dolby Atmos. I always say this about any movie I review. I don't do all that tech shit. I don't care. Okay, I'm an action head. I'm an action nerd, so I go where the action is. And if I enjoy it, I'm gonna say it. If I don't, I'm gonna say it. This movie again gets a 10 out of 10 for me. And please, if you haven't seen it, I know some Gen Xers haven't, most have, but some haven't, and some Gen Zers don't even know this movie exists with Jean-Claude Van Damme. They're probably asking, who the hell is Jean-Claude Van Damme? Well, look him up, guys.
And can stop them. Jean-Claude Van Damme is leading the battle between good and evil.
Take him out.
As it's never been fought before. He's on a desperate mission to rescue a cyborg who holds the secret for saving the world.
Why did you help me?
I don't want to see you die.
From the dust of destruction rises the warrior of a new age.
Say goodbye, my friend.
Jean-Claude Van Damme has become the first hero of the 21st century. Cyborg.